Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
At Unibet, Nigel's taking our casino action to the max.
Hello, Nigel. Maximizing blackjack and top table games.
Deal me in.
Optimizing hundreds of slots with jackpots and coin combos.
Cha-ching, baby!
Arr! Ahoy, matey!
Ooh, lobster mania too. My favourite.
Nigel is my first mate!
I made it say that. Little bit of code.
Unibet, home of all the games, home of all the action.
Sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
Constantly adjusting, and so it certainly affects the ice conditions, and also the crowd that we have. We had a large crowd here yesterday. That was affecting the ice, but Brent and Tom were constantly adjusting temperature to predict what we're going to have for a crowd and what the weather outside is going to be like. We're just adjusting for your viewers out there, just adjusting the cameras here. Our featured sheet is on sheet B, And right now you're viewing the sheet D over here. So we'll try to get that straightened around. And from a distance, because we're a little ways away, we'll try to let you know what's going on in our featured game. Right now it looks like red flying 1, and blue a couple ticklers on the outside of the 12 foot. Sheet we do have up there is McEwen and Adams Jr. That's the other side of the B side of it.
Yeah, both McEwen and Horgan are coming off tough losses yesterday. Hope they recovered and got their feet under them for a new start today. We're still in a good spot here, though, to advance to the qualifying round. They both had leads yesterday going into the final ends, and the wheels sort of fell apart. But that happens in curling. And like I said, hopefully they've recovered and they'll bring their A games today.
Well, like you mentioned, Ray, it is a triple knockout, which means exactly like that. You have to lose 3 games. But you also have to win 3 games to qualify, and they're all trying to qualify for top 4 spots to go into the Page playoff system.
Absolutely. It's all about qualifying, because once you qualify, it's a new bonspiel. Anything can happen.
Fairly clean game going on, and the one that we have up on the screen right now, we're going to be switching that game shortly. But wide open on this sheet.
Just keeping it clean, getting the feel for the ice.
Yeah, you don't want to take too many chances to get behind the 8 ball early in these caliber teams. So they feel each other out and get a few hits under their belt, and for off there goes out. So McEwen will look to blank this in. Always like those throw-throughs, Ray, eh? That was your favorite.
Keeps my percentage up.
A little more action in our featured game, which we've now switched to between Horgan and Glibota.
Yeah, it looks like a few more rocks in play, that's for sure.
Darren Molden is going down to shoot his second shot. His first shot, sorry. Looks like he's attempting here.
It's got a bit of a thin double, but it looks like it's makeable.
Just like he's done on TV for years.
Absolutely amazing.
Looks like he's going 3 there, 3 in the race. Kind of half peeking out the side.
I've noticed that the Horgan team, Darren is actually calling the shots, and Tanner's throwing the skips rocks. little inside, a little tight on that one, and actually caught a piece of the guard. This is going to give Tanner a chance to block a guard on that shot rock and lighting the 4.
Really put the pressure on first end. Talking to Brent Adamson earlier, of course, he's getting exactly what they want. Both Tom and him for curl of ice. He's icing out in the 12-foot. So that's what they're looking for. Lots of curl. Right down there. And
looks like that's what they're getting, 4.5 feet of curl.
Right. Chris left with a decision here.
Well, he has an opportunity for 2. If he plays the run back with his own red, he will be locked in there behind the guards. Otherwise, he's going to be forced to draw behind that guard, or behind that shot rock that's on the 4-foot.
I think that's what they're both discussing now. You know, whether to take that chance early, and you hate to. I mean, he could. Looks like he wants to play that one. His first rock. I hope everything's fairly open for his last shot to bail. Looks tight from our angle. There was enough room to slash it across, but
yeah, there's not much room there to play with there to get by that guard. This is a shot you don't want in the first end.
yeah, you want those throw-throughs on that first end to get your feet wet a little bit. Chris Glibota, release delivery. Looks like just normal weight and a little bit tight. Hard to make that call, like you said, Ray, first end. You know, are you giving enough? Are you giving too much? And then, of course, might have tossed it a little bit inside and back to front.
Well, the worst part about that is not only did he miss the shot, but he's pushed the centerline guard over to the right, so that's going to eliminate his draw attempt to the 4-foot here after this next guard goes up. He may be forced
Play that shot
again if he gets a chance at it.
Mm-hmm.
Tanner may be trying to place this guard not only in front of his blue, but partially behind the red to take that raise away.
Exactly. I was just going to mention that. Does he want to bring this one just a little bit deeper to take away that angle? Post line's important on this also. He doesn't want to leave the shot rock open and chance to come around and help him down. It did slide a little bit deep. Well, I think he opened the door a little bit, or at least to soften the blow here. I don't think he can get shot from this, but he at least can.
Well, if he throws some weight, and catches it just off center on our left here, he should be able to make that double.
Of course, we're dealing with new rocks, or new inserts at least. So far, talking to the players, they've been happy with the rocks, and obviously with the ice. But let's see how much jump they do move in the house area. New inserts, of course, would be nice and short.
On a shot like this, even if you don't make the double, you've got to stay. giving up one is not a bad thing
One or
in this
two,
situation.
yeah, exactly. Oh, looks pretty good. Hold him off. At the start. They do pop. Doesn't look like quite enough, but better than
That was
earlier.
That was a good outcome for stand facing 4.
So we got first end under the books. We'll return at the start of this game. Horgan and Glibota.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Okay, Nigel. Ready for parlays.
Game on, baby.
Activating single game parlays for all your favorite sports.
Touchdown!
Nice moves, Nigel.
Unibet, home of all the parlays, home of all the action.
Well, welcome back, folks. Ray and Greg here from the Kenora Recreation Center, bringing you the action from Horgan and Glibota. We've just finished the first end. Horgan bailed out one and only gave up one. I'm sure he's happy with that result.
Yeah, it looks like Horgan's first draw didn't get over to the center line as he wanted, so Glibota's taking advantage of that corner guard and laid one right in behind.
Game on. Darren Moulding is the one holding the broom, throwing third rocks. We all know Darren from his time with Laudiker. That one slides a little bit deep.
It's going right after him. If he makes this one behind the corner, you're going to see that corner guard come off right away. Looks good.
You know, Ray, we think the leads and just have an easy game of it, just throwing up a guard all the time. But here in this case, you're just off by that little bit. Changes the whole complexity of the end, how it's going to play out. So you really got to be on your game right from the get-go.
Absolutely. You've got Darren now just trying to get these guards off so he can open the house up for their last shot. Back goes the guard.
That goes the guard.
Yeah, closing up the gap here. Perfect guard.
Same thing. Horgan looking to clear off this front again.
Yeah, he wouldn't mind if he run this right back in the pile now. Check 1 or 2 of them out of there. Almost.
Got that shot dialed in.
This may make the run back a little easier. That one, a little deeper, that one went.
That's right. Of course, we're going out live stream with this telecast. So just let's have a roll call, folks. Tell us where you're viewing us from. Any shots that you might want to call, just there's a chat section on the end. Just type in your questions or tell us where you're from. Going hard on this one. And there's what he wanted on the first shot. Kind of cleans things up a little bit. Line 1. Pretty well buried on that side. Rolled in shooter. Aaron shooter just rolled to the top of the rings. He's going to come around again.
Yeah, they looked at. They had 3 options there. They could draw around that blue that just rolled in the rings, or even take it out and roll over. But they've chosen to draw around the corner guard back down to their own again. So definitely an aggressive call. It's not defensive, that's for sure.
Right around the guard. Throws. Perfect shot. So they'll look at Aaron to run this one back. Wait, they both popped. Great shot. That was a great shot.
Looked like it may have hung on the back rings.
Still lying 2 blue, it looks like, from our vantage point. But another thing is, now the rings are wide open for a bail if you need.
was hoping for a little bit of a roll. I think they're getting behind that corner again, but
who knows? I don't know if it's. Doesn't look like shot drop. No, Tanner will try to come off of this one behind that guard. Not bad. Not quite covered.
well, he's got a chance to roll behind either the corner guard or utilize the one in the top rings to roll behind. Advantage of rolling behind the one in the top rings is you're going to be changing the shot at least. Changing the shot for Horgan's team.
Looks like that with the ice. It looks like that's what he's trying to do. Yeah, drop it right behind the a little bit tighter there. The result he's looking for is to back out to the outside.
This is still tricky for Tanner though. He has to hit and stay.
I still think a little late for it.
Well, I'm assuming that Red Rocks at the back is on, but maybe it's not.
It doesn't look like
Hard to tell from our vantage point. I can't really see that from here.
It does look like the red is just biting on the far back.
What do you do?
Moot point, no.
Do you hit? Do you draw?
What would you like, Ray? Early, I guess you like to hit, but you should be able to hit.
6-1, half dozen of the other here. I mean, you do have pretty much the whole house to draw to. These ones on the edge aren't that easy either some days. Especially in the club curling. A lot of times the ice is dished and that rock comes off there, slides down the dish edge, and you have no chance.
So Chris Glibota attempting to get a nose hit here. There's one back. So far looks good. They're just cleaning. Park it in there. Looks good. And the nose. So. His shot there. Ties up the game. We're in a 1-1 deadlock. We'll return with the third end.
At Unibet, Nigel's taking our casino action to the max.
Hello, Nigel. Maximizing blackjack and top table games.
Deal me in.
Optimizing hundreds of slots with jackpots and coin combos.
Cha-ching, baby!
Arr, ahoy, matey.
Ooh, lobster mania too. My favourite.
Nigel is my first mate.
I made it say that.
Little bit of code.
Unibet, home of all the games, home of all the action.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Back with you, folks. Just starting the third in between Horgan and Glibota. Let's rock just top the rings halfway. Tap that back. Goes to the corner.
He was hoping to get a little inside roll there, but I think the weight was up a little bit and rolled to the edge, but nothing wrong with that.
Both teams kind of feeling each other out here as far as until they get a firm grip on how the ice is reacting. And he's taking too many chances here early. Finishes a lot from the hog line in, and is a perfect example of that.
Still see a piece though. Just get a little bit of a hit and roll. Board weight.
Look out, I think.
Down with
Nice thing about that weight is when you keep your rocks in play, the sweepers can control them.
this one. It's a piece of it. Big roll this time. Back towards the center, not quite behind the cover that they were looking for. Darren now trying to hit this one with control weight.
they're still playing pretty conservatively. They're, this rock's way at the back of the house, and they're still hitting it and rolling over. I thought they might be tempted to come around the center and from the other side.
Was it that time?
Chris is now trying to roll back to the edge of the rings. He wants to keep it away from the center. Only because it's behind the tee line. Trying to get it to move a bit. Here we go.
Here we go now. Aaron sees that opportunity with that rollout. Going to try to tuck one right behind. But this time, top of tee. With this delivery. Still staying out there. Should start to pop about the hog line. There it goes.
Got a ways to go.
Still icing that. There's still icing on the edge of the 8 foot, and it's not quite getting to center. They'll probably look at adjusting.
Well, he was a little heavy. The sweepers didn't touch that at all. That was pretty much thrown to the spot. I don't think he's satisfied that. He would have rather been top 4 there or full 8.
Darren content with rolling to the outside this time. Because, like you mentioned earlier, Ray, because it's behind the tee line.
Yeah, if he rolls in behind there, granted it'll be a good shot, but it's likely going to be back tee line and give an opportunity to Chris to just lay one on top of it and take the end away. I think they're satisfied here with playing to the edges and probably blanking and starting over next end.
A little bit of a roll to the outside. I think if he did roll to towards the center right now, might be just straddling the tee line. Do you make that roll, Ray? Or?
It's tempting. They'd be satisfied with either shot. Nose hit's not bad here either. In our league, we'd call this on the fly, plan A, B, or C. We'd take a look at your release and then call it.
All right, here's Chris Glibota with his first shot. I'm going on it.
Well, they're going to be lucky to stay. Well, Well, they made it go away. That's the main thing.
Yeah, just hung up on the back.
You know, this ice, sorry, Greg, there, but this ice, you throw it a little soft, a little tight, and it's going to go on you. And he was lucky there to get a piece of that.
I think we're seeing a little more movement in the ice now that we're progressing into the third end here already. We're starting to see a little bit more curve in the house area.
Well, especially with sweeping weight, it gets to the break point, and then it starts to move. If you have soft weight, it'll tuck right in there.
Well, they're liking it. Nice hit. Jack the line. Chris Glibota just trying to eliminate this, maybe flop a little bit towards the center, cover a little bit, make it a little harder to blank this in.
Yeah, get one tucked in behind that red and show piece, and you never know what could happen trying to blank the end.
Both teams a little bit conservative to start. Well, it's a big game for both teams, so they both want to get a feel for it early, and I'm sure we'll see some game playing as we progress here into the middle to late ends. It's good so far. Both going on it. Got it out of there. But one of your favorite shots. Throw this through. Move on to the fourth.
Yeah, he's moving over to the other side of the rings. They'll throw this shot, the first shot of the game on this line, and they'll just remember it for the next time they're out this way.
Lieutenant Horgan, go through.
He's up the stick.
Retain hammer. Be a blank end. We're still tied up between Horgan and Glibota. And we'll be back with the fourth in a few minutes.
At Unibet, Nigel's taking our casino action to the max.
Hello, Nigel. Maximizing blackjack and top table games.
Deal me in.
Optimizing hundreds of slots with jackpots and coin combos.
Cha-ching, baby!
Arr, ahoy, matey.
Ooh, lobster mania too. My favourite.
Nigel is my first mate.
I made it say that. Little bit of code.
Unibet, home of all the games, home of all the action.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Back with you, folks. Televising the game between Horgan and Glibota, all tied up at 1-1. Just had the first two rocks played, both up in the no-hit area. as we talked about before, they've been fairly conservative. When do you make that move to kind of muck it up and get some game playing in here?
Well, it looks like this end is they're both throwing guards. We got a couple of center guards. Darren threw up a corner guard, and actually it looks like they're going to go in around those two red corners. So I believe the game's on now. Someone's going to go for it. Even ends. It's time to go.
Sliding a little bit deep forward. It's still hanging on. Looks like still hanging on at the back.
Well, it gives Chris an opportunity to use those two guards he threw up. They're staggered. He's got backing, however, deep, very deep. So you want this top 8.
Jealous. First drop. Something to come around those two corners.
Line's
Corner,
good.
center. And a nice shot there. Next up is Jacob Horgan, attempting to run these two off. One of them.
Throw another guard, or you go in? I'm liking the guard.
I think they're discussing that. Chris kind of leaning towards going in. He really wants to get something going here. Nothing else to shrink that house down again.
Coming out there a little bit this time. They swept it by so that they don't set up a double. But I guess there's a double with the run back anyway.
The key nights like this, they just seem to be struggling a little bit with that weight, and they're not getting that curl. They're just a little touch too heavy on some of these shots, and it's either forcing the game to the back or not burying the shots. Oh, there's that glass everything open. That opens it up. Shot there. Just asking here for come around top 4. Gets it placed. Coming in the other way now. And Nick with his first stone. Next movement. Sweep by the front guard. But again, a little bit deep. basically a hit roll here in behind. Everything's still behind the tee line.
Yeah, he's going to try to get throw probably hack weight here. Tap that red out and roll in behind and top of the blue and red at the back of the house. Trying to get it to move.
Not quite as much as they were expecting. A little too much weight there, Ray, you think? That they didn't get the action on it?
It's hard to say if it's a little too much weight or, I mean, you want to make sure you're there. He might have been a little rich to the broom and it stayed out there.
Yeah, Nick, no.
Well, he's pretty much got the same shot. The advantage they have here is they've seen the action on Darren, so hopefully they went to school on it and can capitalize on this shot.
He indicated that he was down a little bit of weight. And does get that perfect roll in behind.
Perfect weight.
And those shots are weight sensitive.
Oh, very weight sensitive. This one coming up even more so. You got to contend with the guard now, and you're basically throwing a heavy draw here. You know, you backline draw maybe. You want to just get down to it, move it back,
or leave it even on the corner, Ray.
Well, they're not calling for a freeze. Looks like they want to move it. They want to try to bring the back blue into play eventually. They're indicating down weight.
They're both going on it.
Back four, weight should be good then.
They got the line. They do tap it back. Nice shot.
Yeah.
Oh, nice ice conditions where you can bend it around and that top rock. Pretty close to the rings, but still, looks a little deceiving from our vantage point. It doesn't look like you can suck one around.
No, and this makes it even tougher for Chris. I mean, he has to come down now. Is he going to try to move it, or is he just going to freeze on and try to force the end? No, looks like he's going to try to move it.
Right into the ice there. Now it's a matter of execution, right?
Well, you got to duplicate the shot at the end of this play.
Here in the ice there, so looks like he does want to try to get a little bit of a movement out of the blue stone.
Well, the advantage Chris has here is he could probably throw a little bit more weight, because if he does move it past the reds, he's going to be laying two, or three, I guess, if it looks like. So he can afford to be a little heavier.
Glibota, his delivery. His first rock.
We're going hard for line. There it is.
Nice shot.
He did jam on the back, but he's still laying two. No double there, though. They're even across the house. Great shot.
Darren's taking a peek to see if there was a double there, but no, like you said, Ray, they're pretty evened up. He'll just attempt to ask Tanner to come around and drop one on top.
Yeah, the freeze is on now. It's your only chance to get two. We're still looking at about 4.5 foot of curl here. That's what we're aiming for. The finish is all at the end.
Come on! Go, go, go!
Horgan with the delivery. No sweepers on it. A little bit light.
Going hard. Did they get it there? Yes.
They did.
Yes.
Shot.
Well, I think Chris has the same shot as his last one. He could probably move that to the side. Yeah, looks like he's laying the broom down to push that blue right out of the rings. Or at least past his own to lay 3.
Horseman would force him to come in and take one. Always nice when you got the same shot twice.
Yeah.
You know what to expect.
Increases your chances of making it substantially. So they say never give the skip the same shot twice.
It's pretty good. Just cleaning. Just clean. Now they're moving it a little bit. And another perfect shot. Looks like another going to be a force of 1. That's what they're after.
Yeah, they're deciding here what path to take. Same path.
Watching this caliber curling, we always say it looks like a free draw for 1, but and these guys more of a percentage to make that shot. In our league, it's nothing's guaranteed.
No, nothing's free.
But he shouldn't have any 10, or Horgan shouldn't have any trouble with this. We're in the fourth end.
Just keeping it clean. It's a little heavier.
Sliding a little bit deep. Found it. Oh. Proof and point. Nothing's free. Just got down on that slide path. Kept on going. Steal of 2. Glibota. So we'll return, folks, with the start of the 5th end. 3-1 Glibota over Horgan.
Sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
At Unibet, Nigel's taking our casino action to the max.
Hello, Nigel. Maximizing blackjack and top table games.
Deal me in.
Optimizing hundreds of slots with jackpots and coin combos.
Cha-ching, baby!
Arr, ahoy, matey.
Ooh, lobster mania too. My favourite.
Nigel is my first mate.
I made it say that. Little bit of code.
Unibet, home of all the games, home of all the action.
Hello, we're back. The 5th end of the game between Horgan and Glibota. Just steal of 2 there by Glibota. It's Horgan just slid a little too deep, got into the center ice there, and touch heavy and slid right through. So they'll look to regroup. Here playing the 5th. What is 10th intended now to keep it clean, put that first rock into the rings. And Darren Moulding will elect to just remove that and roll to the side. Chris asking for normal weight.
Well, Chris would be satisfied doing shot for shot here just to keep it clean now, but I was kind of surprised Darren didn't throw up a corner guard on that initial rock. Well, now he's doing the corner guard. Maybe he wanted just to get it off the 4-foot.
Ask for a quarter guard. Tight.
It's all good.
Oh, it looks like we're back on the game plan here. Ask for a center guard.
Yeah, he wants to get this guard over to the center line, at least touching the center line, and of course it can't be ticked with the no tick rule. No tick rule for all 10 ends and for the first 5 rocks of each end. Good spot.
Good spot, so that rock cannot be removed.
No.
Off the center line. And that's for come around that corner. So he's looking to get back tied here, set up an end for at least score 2. Seemed to be a little bit struck too with the weight, just that couple of feet deep than they like to.
Yeah, they were hoping for that rock to be up on the K on Crown. Of course, with 5 rocks played, now you can start hitting.
Glibota is asked to take this one off. Now Horgan attempting to
A little hit and roll here. You can see at least half the rock. Enough weight to push it through the rings, or at least push it to the back of the rings and roll over. The important thing is the roll here. So close. I'll remove that blue from play and roll back to the center. Depending on the weight, you might be able to get a double out of this.
Scoreboard asking for just board weight.
Weights down.
The front.
There's your double. Oh, just hung on.
Yeah, just biting at the back. Just about full open here. Daring to pop this out of there with his first stone.
And they're going to go hard for this roll behind the corner.
Aaron Moldy. Hard. Nice rock. Quite roll he was looking for.
It's tough to get that roll with soft weight like that. You just
and a long distance to roll to. It's got 2.5 feet to roll to.
Going hard for line.
And there's a shot. Not quite totally covered, but still see a piece. That's all you need sometimes, just a piece. His second shot. Need to take that one out, roll over to the side. Trying to get it to bend. Just gets a piece of it. Is it enough? Just hangs on at the back. You can tell. Looks like loose shot. Glibota will try to remove that stone at the back again by 2.
Yeah, he's pretty much got to make a play on it because it is shot rock. That's going to force Tanner's hand basically to get to utilize those corner guards.
Good. Dusting it down. Keeping it straight. So a little bit of a roll inside. Cover.
There you go. It's coming around the guard.
Okay, so it's coming around the guard. How much does this weigh on you, Ray? You just threw one through. You try to blank that out, and maybe this is an opportunity to.
It was blanked out a long time ago for Horgan. He's concentrating on scoring his 2 now here. He's not worried about that last shot.
No.
He's got pretty much got the full house to hit here. Guard and play.
Okay, let's see if he can make this. It's good so far because they're cleaning it.
Line looks good.
Perfect.
It doesn't come out the other side. Oh, there it goes.
There it goes.
It's such a hard finish at the end.
It's still just that touch heavy again, but just Glibota attempting to now take this one out, get a little flop to the inside, make it a little bit tighter.
He won't be going for any flop. He's just going to make this go away. If he rolls out of the house, even he'll be satisfied. I mean, he's got two in there. He'll still be forcing the hand of Horgan, but a hit and stay would be fine. The key on this shot is just to make the opposition make it go away, make the opposition stone go.
Out of this. There it goes. Okay. Same shot as last time.
Yes. Taking a little bit more ice, I think.
Yeah, they did squeak it by last time, but a good person. They just wanted to bury it. This time they just want to hit the rings. So. We're not going to jinx them this time.
Just hit the tee line.
Hit the tee line. You've done it 100 times. There it is, Tanner Horgan. Indicating tee line. Just keeping it clean now. And there it is. Perfect shot. Okay, that makes it 3-2. Glibota. After 5, we'll take a 5th-end break here. The ice cleaned again, and return to you with the 6th end.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
At Unibet, Nigel's taking our casino action to the max.
Hello, Nigel. Maximizing blackjack and top table games.
Deal me in.
Optimizing hundreds of slots with jackpots and coin combos.
Cha-ching, baby!
Arr, ahoy, matey.
Ooh, lobster mania too. My favourite.
Nigel is my first mate.
I made it say that. Little bit of code.
Unibet, home of all the games, home of all the action.
Sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
Okay, Nigel. Ready for parlays.
Game on, baby.
Activating single-game parlays for all your favorite sports.
Touchdown!
Nice moves, Nigel.
Unibet, home of all the parlays, home of all the action.
Okay, Nigel. Ready for parlays.
Game on, baby.
Activating single-game parlays for all your favorite sports.
Touchdown!
Nice moves, Nigel.
Unibet, home of all the parlays, home of all the action.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
Sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
Oh, back at the action here, just returning. Colin Hodgson just laid his lead for... laid his first shot into the rings. Matt Mann will attempt to, Mark Barrett will attempt to move this in the rings. Little up 3-2, playing the sixth.
I thought we'd see the school kids in here again today. Yesterday, the place was packed for the early morning draw with busloads of school children that came in to watch. And, it was kind of exciting for them. I was in amongst the stands, and you'd be surprised how many of the kids had their phones live streaming the games.
Well, it's good to get those young kids. That's how everybody starts, right? They get the bug in them to curl and want to know what it's about. And so Colin Hodgson again with his second shot has to remove the rock in the rings. and does just what he's asked for.
Yeah, Chris is deciding to change it up a little bit. He's going to go with the corner guard.
He's asked Mark Barrett to put up a corner guard. That's what these guys are built for. It's like in my day, right? No comment.
no comment for sure.
Okay.
I don't think anyone wants me to
to comment on that one.
Comment on your game.
Well, deep in the history now. Jacob Horgan is the next up. Second for Team Horgan. Of course, the brother of Tanner.
What's there? Close line.
You haven't noticed already? There's a lot of families curling in this these competitions. Once it gets into the family, everybody plays.
Yeah,
nice center guard there.
You do see that. You know, mom and dad and brothers and sisters. And
next up is Eric Jonas.
And I know when I was young, that's how I started. My mom and dad used to drag me down to the curling club and learn to play, learn to sweep on the kitchen floor. Or maybe she just tricked me into sweeping.
Eric sliding a little bit deep on this one. Darren Molden bring it to the back, cut it a little bit behind the corner. He's going to ask Jacob to play with board weight and just tap this one out. Nice weight, sticks right there. Good shot. Blue line 2. Oh, we're attempting Eric Delmas, attempting to run this one back. Keep it a little bit, open it up.
It's got some weight here. You can run a double back here, or if you catch it at an angle, get the back one. Oh, almost
got the triple.
Almost.
Nice shot. So he's cleared. Next up will be Darren Molding calling the game, but throwing third rocks. Talking about one up front.
I kind of like the split of the rings behind the corner, but they're looking at that center guard there, or just off center. Trouble with that is you get a little off center. I'm sure Chris is going to be going right behind it.
Let's see what happens here. Darren Molden with his first shot. Just keeping it clean.
He's got it on center, so 5. No, it's going right in behind.
It is going in behind, asking Dan Mick. Suck this one in behind, so game on. There's one blue one in the back counting. Oh, sweeping a little bit.
Hard for line.
Great, looks okay. Lots of room going by, and then it warps in. Oh, nice shot. Up 4. And then Welding coming down for his second shot. Looks like he wants to run in that back, right?
Yeah, definitely a run back.
With his second shot. Up to normal, just sweeping it. Just about a nose hit. Does kick to the back one. Came over to the corner. One court there and made it go away, right?
And he's left at the center guard.
And still got a center guard. And Dan Mick is asked to come around that center.
He just threw this shot, so it should be in his back pocket.
The same distance. A little bit heavier this time. Not too bad, just up behind the tee line. We'll come back with Chris's first shot. Chris Glibota. Being held by
Tanner's going to try to slide this one around the center guard and hopefully get to the inside.
Asking for a little bit more ice.
You only see about half of this. It's going to be tough to get in there.
Center guard is fairly high up there. Come around. Just look deceiving on the shot. It's totally varied, but does work nicely.
We'll follow that line down. A bit of a hit and roll to our right. And the screen and left, I guess. But there is more room. You can see some air between the center guard and that shot. It's on the forefoot. But in order to score 2 here, he has to roll behind something, some cover.
Mm-hmm. Glibota in the hack. His first stone.
partially covered, but
still pretty open. Tanner will try to remove that and roll back towards the center again. Try to force the one.
This will be the first time that a little bit of pressure's been put on Chris, so we'll see what happens. He's going to be looking at likely 3 here on his last shot. This one has to be made yet, though.
Jinxing these guys all the time. Okay, opportunity to hit his 2. Well, what do you think happened there, Ray? Was it a little bit down late, but
it's hard to say from this angle whether he got it going a bit on the release or it was just soft weight.
He's got that pop delivery that we were talking about earlier before the game started, and I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? There's a lot of players that use it here, and a lot of players that just have the normal release.
You know, they want that rotation on the arena ice. It tends to keep the rock straighter until you get past the break point, and then from the break point, then it goes in. But you know, some of that, if the pop is extreme at the hog line, it can throw your shot off dramatically. It takes a lot of practice and a lot of skill to be able to do that.
We're gonna watch this shot come in. Hopefully, hang on. Did he slide too deep?
Looks like he's deep. There's a break.
There's a
break for
giving
Horgan.
back. Yeah. Give it and take it away. So, score of 1 by Glibota. After 6 ends of play, Glibota 4, Horgan 2.
At Unibet, Nigel's taking our casino action to the max.
Hello, Nigel. Maximizing blackjack and top table games.
Deal me in.
Optimizing hundreds of slots with jackpots and coin combos.
Cha-ching, baby!
Arr, ahoy, matey.
Ooh, lobster mania too. My favourite.
Nigel is my first mate.
I made it say that. Little bit of code.
Unibet, home of all the games, home of all the action.
Sometimes curling just isn't as fun as it can be on the Nintendo Switch. With up to 4 players per console, you can enjoy curling with your friends and family anywhere, anytime. Let's play curling. Available now only on Nintendo Switch.
Well, back to action here at the Kenora Rec Center. Just waiting the first rock. Going down by Mark Barrett. Looks like he's sliding into the rings. Colin Hodgson is
Corner guard coming up.
Ask for the corner guard. See if they manufacture a 2 here.
Well, it's getting late in the game here. They're going to have to
muck it up at some
muck
point.
it up. Good work. Yeah, let's get into it here. I mean, they got to make something happen here. I think you'll see some chances taken here.
Mark Barrett is now up. His second shot has to lay one on top of the 4 in the rings. Indicates that he's a little bit outside. They're waiting on it. He's staying out there. Now it starts to move. Now it's starting to move in. So I think it's carried a little ways. Not the line he wanted, but the weight was right.
Another corner guard coming up.
Oh, and he just made that one. Now has to make another corner guard. Again, setting up for that two-ender that they need to get. Two or more. Oh. Down two. This is a key end to score something.
Speaking of big ends, I've been here all week and really haven't seen a lot of big ends scored. I mean, there's the odd three, and I'm looking across the scoreboards. I see one 4-ender over there on sheet A, but there hasn't been a lot of big scoring this week.
Well, Chris has asked Eric to Illness to put another guard up. This time on the center. Now it's starting to go. Going to carry it over. Long ways to come over. We're molding now. Couldn't ask Jacob Horgan.
You want to move this one back and get your roll in behind the corner guard.
He does remove it, rolls to the back. It's just biting at the back.
You know, that's okay, but I can see Chris, he's worried about it. He doesn't want any blues in play here.
He's asking Aaron Jonas to remove that one at the back. His second shot. So in line, you're not touching it a little bit, Dustin. Keep it straight. Perfect nose hit.
Darren not worried about that hit at the back. He's going to utilize those two corner guards he has up front and build his end from there. Looking at the draw, looks like the winner of this game moves on to this afternoon early at 2:30 again. So they're back on the ice right away.
Jacob Horgan down with his second shot. He's around the top corner guard. And perfectly on the tee line. Okay. Chris Glibota asking Dan Mick now to come around follow that path down.
Nobody's touching it. Looks heavy. Here it comes. Look at the finish.
Jeez, and die too as soon as it got into that house. Looks like it's I don't think he quite got the second shot out of that.
That really, really dug in there as it got to the house. I wonder if it grabbed something. The sweepers weren't on it at all at the Horgan.
No, right.
It just finished hard.
Aaron Molding now is going to attempt to remove the shot rock. Y2. Well, probably a little flop behind, although he is behind the T line. We'll keep it straight here. On the nose.
Well, no double on the Blues.
Yeah, fairly even across.
He's going to try to hit and roll to get the Rocks grouped up more, so he may have an opportunity for a double in the next couple of shots.
Hey, Chris asking again, Mick here to just with normal weight hit this one. As Ray said, just flop over to the other side. Create some grouping, setting up for the next shot. But get a nose hit.
Right. Now you want your hit and roll behind the corner.
Darren Molding, of course, calling the game, but throwing third rocks for Tanner Horgan.
They just threw this, so they should have a good idea of the line.
Wasted no time. Shaping it, looks good. It's like a nice roll. Oh, perfect.
Exactly what he called for.
And line two.
Two covered. Can't ask for anything better.
Glibota's got to decide. What he can do to get out of this.
Well, they're looking at some runbacks, but he may be forced to draw. They haven't considered that yet, though.
Just looking at some angles here. Could be a tough shot, right?
Yeah, that's
straight back. Right? I think he was just looking at if he was possibly, off the broom a little bit. What B plan they could do in that case, but this is no easy shot either.
No, this is not.
But he obviously feels confident, and I think that's a big part of it. When you feel confident with it, sometimes you do have a couple of options, like you said, Ray.
Well, the advantage of this is you're probably not going to give up three by getting rid of this guard. But,
he does have a 4-2 lead, so of course all those factors play into what shot you're going to call.
Yeah, you want to remove this guard and maybe you get a bonus run back on the blue, which is he got it.
Yeah. So what a great observation to look at all the opportunities before you throw your rock. If we do go to clear this off, there's a possibility we can do some damage in the house areas. Yeah?
That was a great shot. I'll give him 5 out of 4 for that one.
Yeah, bonus points on that one.
However, the two's still in play, and you split the rings here, and you should get your two. Chris, with that great shot, just saved a 3.
So Tanner Horgan with his first stone. Located a little bit inside. But they haven't, so far haven't touched it. This tee line is the spot to even it up, take away any double. And it slides a little bit deep, but not too bad. This is an opportunity to roll over to.
Well, this he's going to try this, but this is definitely going to have to be a high hard one if he's going to make this double.
A lot of distance there.
It's pretty flat, as they say, for a double. With some weight, he could catch that one rock on the right on the back side and push it. He only has to push it just through the 8. We're going to see some weight here.
Let's go with his last shot. Touch it so far, need to curl. Looks close. Good pop there, but not quite. It was there.
It was. Like he really caught it on the back of that blue and just had to hit it a couple of millimeters thinner.
Okay, should be, again, we don't want to jinx these guys, but played it the way they wanted to, right? Played for 2. If it wasn't for Glibota's shot, there was a possible 3-under shaping up here. So
it was looking like 3 all day. That was a great shot to peel that guard and to take one out of the rings. But it's not over yet. He's got to hit and stay here for 2.
He wants to go back to that comfortable weight, but so he sticks around with this removal. Tanner with his release, no shape in it. Good, looks good. For a little curl, and just like that. All tied up. Just always like that, you know. You play X amount of ends, and you get down to it, and it's only a one-end game. But we've got a few more left. We'll return with end number 8.
At Unibet, Nigel's taking our casino action to the max.
Hello, Nigel. Maximizing blackjack and top table games.
Deal me in.
Optimizing hundreds of slots with jackpots and coin combos.
Cha-ching, baby!
Arr, ahoy, matey!
Ooh, lobster mania too. My favourite.
Nigel is my first mate.
I made it say that. Little bit of code.
Unibet, home of all the games, home of all the action.
One way to put a guard up there. I kind of thought the Glibota would have peeled.
Back to the game, folks. All tied up. Horgan just scored 2 there, tied up 4-4. Now playing the 8th. We had our first shot here. Colin Hodgson asked to the guard up.
Is it on the center? Yes.
And on the center, so can't be removed off the center for the first 5 rocks. So what kind of end we're going to have here? I guess we're into it now. We're back tied up 4-4, but
well, Chris has got the hammer on the even ends here, so he wants to keep that for sure. I think he's going to go all out to score this end.
Mark Barrett has to come around and does just that. Perfect. Holding the broom, Darren Moulding has asked Colin Hudson to put up a corner. Center.
Higher guard.
Higher guard, sorry.
Moving to the wings. Even this one up, put it on the tee line. Good shot.
That's it play. Okay.
And the way this end's shaping up, it's going to be a scoring end for someone.
Jacob Horgan now up. This first shot has to come around. Looks good for mine. I like the line, now they're calling the sweeping on. It looks like it come up a little bit light on that one.
In this situation, light's good. You don't want to be deep here. Those blue rocks can always be promoted. See, Chris is looking at them, and that's trouble for him. He's got to start getting rid of them.
We were having trouble earlier, always sliding a little bit deep, and now and nothing you can do with a rock that's deep, you know. But now they seem to adjust and get some rocks up in front, something they can utilize. I'm just looking at the angle here, how they want to play this, what they want to get out of this. Full team discussion here.
Yeah, it appears they're having second thoughts on those guards.
Sudbury, his first indication he wanted to clean it up a little bit, but now he's getting. Nope.
He's the skip. Skip makes the call.
Skip makes the call. He's going to make the last two. Whatever floats your boat, as they say, right? Some good weight here. In the back.
Okay, got one out of there.
Jacob Horgan asked to.
He's trying to put the front. Yeah, he's trying to put this one on top of the red house. Or sorry, the red rock in the house. Three's on top of it. There are two staggered guards there. So.
That looks good.
Still good. Still a good shot.
This is still concerned with all the rocks up front and now looking at a possible double on the blue here. That's what he's asking for.
He's going to try to take that guard off and hopefully get the one off the top floor as well.
down this second stone.
And he got it.
Shot, got it home. Really looking at it. Pretty flat there, Ray. Get over to it. The separation. If you could jump it over there to move it, you certainly could jump it over to lay by it. But you'll need pretty good weight to move it over.
You're going to see some weight on this shot.
And Horgan holding the broom.
A little too thin.
The Reds counting one. We'll look to clear off the blue off the edge of the rings. To lie 2.
I'm going to hang on.
Tough one, half a shot there. Certainly didn't want that. Wanted to hit and stay there. Some separation, get his deuce, and get out of this. It opens up an opportunity for a double. Looking at the time clock. A little hard to read here. Who's thinking time left? 11 minutes.
It looks like they're all in for a steal here. Trying to get around that center guard.
Somebody wants to score here, it looks like, for both teams. Otherwise, they would have played that other double shot and probably would have ended up with being a blank end in the end. But Darren Mulder wants to test the water here. See if he can manufacture a steal out of this. Line looks good. It's not bad. Does it slide too far? Out the other side. Going to try a peel on the front one. Double.
Well, you're all in on that shot. Well, the guard's gone here, then you're going to make 2 perfect guards. Or now that second red's gone, now you hit this and you force. Tanner Horgan would be fine with that, giving up 1 and carrying the hammer into 9, possibly blanking and having it coming home. How fast an end changes.
Exactly. Yeah. Just a matter of one shot and you're there. If he removes that, all fine and dandy, but the rack on the front, you remove one of yours, now it's a whole different and the way it's playing out.
He just flipped around in one shot. Don't want to roll out here. Oh, nice shot. Trying the flat double again.
Going to set this up hopefully for a blank, but they'll need a double here to do that. And they haven't been hopping across there pretty good with up weight, but the precision of line has to be absolutely perfect. There we go, Chris Glibota with his first. Going hard on it. Quite the angle on that one. Tanner will attempt to take this one off and roll to the side, take away any double, of course, and force of one.
Yeah, so you definitely want some separation from these stones.
Okay. Don't leave them. It's what you leave here. It's what you leave.
Needs a bit of a roll. He'll probably be throwing a control weight here.
Took a hair more ice there.
On it right away. Oops.
No, they're just keeping it clean. A little bit. Gets a nice roll, nice separation there. Evened up. Definitely the double's not there, so it'll just be a force here. And you still have to make that, right?
You do.
I know you were we always called you automatic.
Are you just trying to get on my good side or what?
Oh, I think it was our sweeping, but
It's funny how the game goes. Some days it is automatic. Other days you can't hit the rings.
yeah. Well, that's exactly. You're struggling with confidence, or confidence is a big part of this too. But both teams have made their shots. It's been a well-curled game. They haven't taken a lot of chances, but well-curled game. And we still got another end to go here.
Looks like red scored one there.
Glibota takes a 5-4 lead. They come back with the next hit.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
At Unibet, Nigel's taking our casino action to the max.
Hello, Nigel. Maximizing blackjack and top table games.
Deal me in.
Optimizing hundreds of slots with jackpots and coin combos.
Cha-ching, baby!
Arr, ahoy, matey.
Ooh, lobster mania too. My favourite.
Nigel is my first mate.
I made it say that. Little bit of code.
Unibet, home of all the games, home of all the action.
Well, we're back to the action here. Last end, Glibota was forced to take one. Now has a 5-4 lead, playing the ninth. First rock in play by Glibota into the rings. And Horgan's just content with running this one out.
Yes, Tanner will be satisfied with that. We're playing the rings all day here and try to blank this to carry the hammer home. We'll see if Chris can get something built up in the front. He needs some guards in play.
So Mark Brier, his second shot, has to put it top center line. Right on the button. Now Darren Moulding has asked Colin Hudson to come around that. Two schools here. He's looking to possibly get two, but if that doesn't work out, yeah, they'll bail and blank the end and have it coming home.
Got that one right where he wanted it. Of course, you can't move the center guard here. The no tick zone rule, so he's going to try to corner freeze on this one.
Generalist. Last. His first stone. Come around and just tap that blue one back. I think that's pretty good. Again, wait. Oh, this one's going to touch. So here's an example of. Move that one. Horgan back now. Okay. Blue rocks in the rings.
Yes, utilizing the corners.
And utilizing the corners. Glibota asking for a run back here. Here's the corner. Molding now coming around that corner guard.
Yeah, let's try to replace that rock. The end's building up nicely for Horgan here. He's going to try hard for his 2.
Swinging it to come around. Looks pretty good. Going back. A little bit heavier, so they brought it to the back. Didn't want to leave anything out in the open there. I know the 2 that are paired up might be a good opportunity to take a run at that now.
Well, if you can hit what you can see, I think they'll both go. And also the way they're lined up, if you hit what you see, you probably get a pretty good roll over to towards the other blue or in behind the corners.
We're just discussing the weight here. It's asking, do you want normal or do you want a little bit up? Shaping it. It's pretty close. Got the double. No, not quite yet. The double. Attempt now to work one around. Looks okay. Laying off a bit now for weight.
Looks like they got a lot of room.
There she sights the break. Sweeper's
again.
weight.
Exactly. That's what works on this ice. Give it to the sweepers. They can carry it a long way.
Nick's next. His last shot. Has to come around and follow that one down.
They're calling a tight line.
We're off of it. Just for weight now to try to corner that. Looking good. That's a nice shot. Hard to tell from this vantage point. Almost looks like Blu-ray. I don't meant that Blu-ray. I meant it looks like it's a blue rock.
It's definitely hard to tell from this angle.
Should get some indication by the shot if they're going to play in here for Darren's last shot. Looks like they just want to follow that one down again. Interesting.
Yeah. Were they indicating to try to release that back rock a little bit?
Well, certainly by the ice that they've called. Looks like it's going to be A little more than a draw.
Back 4 late.
Shaping it now. Does finish nice there. It starts to break. Yeah, they are releasing it. Tap it up. The blue is shot, but it is open. First and third for Horgan.
It's a lonely red rock in there right now.
This is the important one. Where are you going to go with this one, right?
Yeah, you definitely don't want to set up a double here.
And give up a big end. We're still trying to play the force here. They get the roll to the other side there. Is there a possible double on that blue? Are they looking at that?
I think the double is going to be a bonus at this point. The hit and roll is critical.
I'm just looking at the roll over, the angle you've got to take. Almost like the double, like you said, is a bonus, but it's almost automatic, it looks like. Let's see what we got. Glibota. His first drop. And it does. But too thin and rolls out.
Well, the nice thing about that is you scored a triple there. You doubled those ones off the back. You remain shot. And even if Tanner taps his back and out of the rings, there's a potential double for Chris to get out of this end. This is no gimme.
Tanner Horgan with his first stone. Playing the ninth. Down 5-4. Sweeping it. Sweep for line. This line. Hang around the back. We're trying to watch two rocks here. Wait till the smoke clears.
It looks like he hung on the back, but he didn't get the red out of the rings. Again, you want to remove that blue from the back, but not set up a double.
Yeah, because it does look like there's it's first and third for blue.
You might be able to get a double. Chris might be looking at that double himself, or at least roll over that way. If nothing else, that back blue is a catcher for him.
Exactly. Here we come. Just be cleaning. Oh, that's by the front. One and over. He does top it, catches it. Yeah, so force of 1 here. Mission accomplished.
We're looking at T-line weight here.
An easy one, an automatic.
Another automatic.
Another automatic. The ones you hate.
Free draw. Free draw.
Oh, it never seemed to phase you.
It may not have phased me, but it doesn't mean you're going to make it.
As we used to tell you, just throw the right turn. You carry it.
You got points for that, didn't you?
That's right. Well, and as well was automatic. Touchy heavy, but not bad. So all tied up. 9 ends of play. 5-5. We'll return with the exciting finish of this one. The 10th end from the Kenora Rec Center.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
At Unibet, Nigel's taking our casino action to the max.
Hello, Nigel. Maximizing blackjack and top table games.
Deal me in.
Optimizing hundreds of slots with jackpots and coin combos.
Cha-ching, baby!
Arr! Ahoy, matey!
Ooh, lobster mania too. My favourite.
Nigel is my first mate!
I made it say that. Little bit of code.
Unibet, home of all the games, home of all the action.
Well, back to the action here for the exciting 10th end, all tied up between Horgan and Glibota. Glibota has hammer going into this 10th end, all important 10th end. Winner will come right back on, play the winner of the Adams and McEwen game, going on 2 sheets over from them. Really close game over there, 5-4 currently. Well, all set up here. We've had a couple rocks in play already. Center guard in the corner. To Horgan.
More guards.
More guards.
We need more guards.
Simple strategy in this. Next point wins.
Looks like a good guard, good position.
Well, whole strategy here, trying to keep it as clean as possible, as open as possible, so that the boat has got an easy shot for the win, but not always the way it works out.
Well, he's looking at tapping this up. Oh yeah, put the broom down for the raise. Probably backline weight.
Off a little bit. Hit half of it. Bang it back. Just slides behind the tee line there.
It's going in now.
Well, Tanner is asked to for Jacob to come around into the rings, go into the rings.
Just confirming the line. Top 4 weight. Contend with a little bit of a port there, but
it's a room by the guard. Looks a little bit heavy, so they're not touching it. Slides just at the tee line.
looks like just back of the tee. Now they're looking at angles. They got to start moving some of that junk up front.
Debris away, right, exactly.
He needs a wide open needs a wide open shot for his last one.
Oh yeah, just peeling off one is not good enough. When you got the right angle there, they're looking at multiple plus rolling out. Just looking at those angles.
It's not just looking at the angles, but making sure everybody's on the same page. Everybody's throwing the same shot. Okay, put those guards back up.
Darren asking and Jacob Horgan to again replace that up front. And slides to the center lane. Oh, Chris will look to remove that, slash it through.
Yeah, he's not worried about the one in the forefoot. It's all about the guards. That's what's going to hurt you.
It's all about the path to get to the forefoot. And make it as easy as possible. Does catch the red one. Where's that in? Deal right now. I'll just keep putting them up there, and the last one to be the precision shot, the precision card. Aaron Molding's first shot. Should start to warp in here now. Both going now. That shot. Covered. This is where the consistency comes in, right? I mean, they played the same shot for 2 or 3 shots now. Just a matter of teams being consistent at this point. Always hit the room, same weight, and get the job done.
Same weight's important. Be smooth out of the hack. Don't have that adrenaline rush.
Oh, he runs it back. Trouble with that is that center one's still up there.
Yeah, they're going to consider this. Do we double guard this? Do we come in the rings?
I think Darren wants to come into the rings. There will be a team discussion on this one. And if they do choose coming into the rings, exactly where do they want to put it? Like you said earlier, team communication, have everybody on the same page is important to let your sweepers know exactly where we're going to drop this one. And that's what they're looking to do.
Yeah. Looks like they want to put it right on the A of Lake. Maybe just to the left of center a bit.
Of course, we're referring to the logos on the sheet. We don't have a telestrator here.
It's a good thing. I don't think we can draw a circle.
Okay, Daryl Muldoon. With his last shot. Follows it down. Weight looks good. We're sweeping it now. A little bit higher.
A little high, yeah, but it's still covering that.
Back one is a little bit open. Now he's thinking of taking a run at this. Whether it's run back. Well, it looks like that again. He's looking at running that red one back. Straight back. Boy, you got to make this. Oh, just almost made it. That's
the worst part is you left the guard up there.
Yeah, exactly. Now you can really. I guess he's still will have a path. It looks like to grab a piece of the forefront. You must be thinking about that as well. We've always got that out of the forefront.
Well, we're looking at more than the 4. He's going to have to get a. We're talking to Chris now. Chris is going to have to get a full piece of that button here.
Right.
And these guys are going to make it as hard as possible, covering that path off.
I think he tried to guard 2 things with this shot: the path in
and the run back.
Yeah. You'll always have. That's what's nice about this game and free guard zone. You'll always have something to play, whether it's easy or hard. Would be the question. But right now he's protecting the easier shot. Straight draw. It's going to be a high guard.
Well, I think he's forced to draw here. You're not going to move all those guards.
Is there a possible run back on the red and the 2 blue and it open up that side?
It's possible.
They're looking at that. They're looking about
If you go with the draw, you only get one chance at it. I'm wondering if there's enough room on the out turn to come around that red guard and tap that blue back. There's a second option there. I mean, this is the most obvious shot, though. Straight draw around the guards to the button.
Well, if nothing else, you'll know the weight for your second one.
Just confirming the time, confirming the weight, the line.
This is what the kid get paid the big bucks for. This Glibota with his first rock in a tie game, playing the 10th. Trying to get just a piece of the button.
You want to be on the top half
Top
of
side
that.
is definitely the pro side. On this, you don't want to slide deep with this. That's a sweeper's job. Judging that. Just a little bit for Broom. Now they're off of it.
I think so.
Could be a little heavy. It's still hanging out there. It should start to move now. Now they're both going on it. But
Definitely had the weight. They didn't have the line.
Interesting here. Not an easy shot here. You have to at least move it back far enough. I don't know if that does do a tap on it. If he can actually roll too far and not be shot. They're indicating got to move it back far enough. I'm sure they're discussing just.
I think they're more concerned at this point where they're going to leave their shooter. When all said and done, you don't want to give the other team an opportunity here. You get this on the nose, there might not be enough room to get to the button.
If they hit a nose hit, they'll have to make a play on it. Will they even be shot off that?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's what they're going for.
Where if they do roll too far on the other side, it does open up a free draw to the button for the win.
Well, not only a free draw, which is tough, but even a chap and lie, as I say.
Right. Yeah, it's totally open. Here we go. Sam Horgan with his last. It's down a little bit, they indicate. Trying to shape it now. This will be the placement part of it. And it's open.
They left an opening for a bit of a.
That's going to be a tough roll. It's going to be a tough roll. On the timeout, they want some. Looks like they've got a minute and something, but might as well use it. Yeah, lots of discussion will take place here. They're almost looking at a possible double here too, just to catch that rock, catch their shooter for the point. What about that outside one, Ray, we talked about earlier? Coming around the other way. Is that there?
It's there. It finishes hard, but I think this shot's a little easier. It's wide open. You don't have to contend with any guards per se, but it's also tricky that if you hit it too thick, you're going to go over the top of the other one.
Right. So
it's a very thin double.
That's what they're indicating. Where do we have to hit this? It's all going to be about line on this, not so much the weight, but the angle that we're going to have to hit. I think fairly thin, but if you have if you have lighter weight and hit it fairly thin, that you might just roll over onto the face of it and catch the middle part of that rock or backside of that rock.
By the looks of the ice they're taking, it's going to be quiet.
Well, this is what it's all about. Winner of this end up playing McEwen at 2:30. So it just settles in. Glibota. Final ad adjustment. This is for all the beans, as they say. Going a little bit. Now they're calling it. Off. Looking for curl. Oh, great. Did they make it? Yes, it looks like one for red. Yeah. Well, that's a wrap, folks. We'll be back again in the next draw at 2:30. Thanks for tuning in. And Team Glibota with the win here, 6-5 over Horgan.
Imagine being able to stream every curling game from every sheet from any event, be it your Wednesday league game, bonspiel, or corporate event. Curling Stadium offers an all-inclusive streaming solution featuring high-quality cameras, ease of use, great reliability, and minimal installation. Offering your sponsors customizable ad space on your streamed curling games and being able to sell video packages to your corporate events for increased revenue. With Curling Stadium, you can stream to any device, be it your mobile phone, tablet, or computer. Push the feed to your desired platform, be it Facebook, YouTube, or any other social media. Curling Stadium is simply the way forward. Where it's commonplace in other sports to televise every game, we want to do the same. Curling is a global sport, and it's time it gets the coverage it needs. Make your curling club the next Curling Stadium.
At Unibet, Nigel's taking our casino action to the max.
Hello, Nigel. Maximizing blackjack and top table games.
Deal me in.
Optimizing hundreds of slots with jackpots and coin combos.
Cha-ching, baby!
Arr, ahoy, matey.
Ooh, lobster mania too. My favourite.
Nigel is my first mate.
I made it say that. Little bit of code.
Unibet, home of all the games, home of all the action.